everyone, it's Dr. Coop here with the morning announcements for Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. Today I'm wearing a University of Pennsylvania hat because the state that we're going to learn about today is Pennsylvania, and University of Pennsylvania is in Philadelphia, which is a big city in Pennsylvania. And it is the school where I attended, so I spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia. So, as I said before, our morning announcements for Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. I started off with our Madison Strong logo, which I love. Let's all say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our weather today from our weatherman Frank Nunn is, let's hope it's going to be a nice one.
Your high temperature today is 49, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. A 50% chance of rain, highs in the upper 40s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Your low temperature today is 36, partly cloudy. Cold with lows in the lower 30s. West winds around 5 miles per hour. So it's going to be cold tonight. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Frank Nunn, for a great weather report. We have one birthday today, and that is Luke Driscoll. Happy birthday, Luke. I hope it's a great birthday for you today. From the Counseling Corner and Mr. Levine, today from the Counseling Corner is a very simple message. It's a message I'm sure you've heard many times before, but it's worth repeating. Always say, please and thank you. And guess what? I have a really catchy tune to share with you. It's a please and thank you song.
Please and thank you. Don't forget to say, please and thank you. Say it every day. Pencil. Can I have a pencil, please? Crayons. Can I have some crayons, please? Scissors. Can I have some scissors, please? Here you are. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please and thank you. Don't forget to say, please and thank you. Say it every day. Please and thank you. Don't forget to say, please and thank you. Say it every day.
Well, I think that's a catchy tune. Usually I would say, may I have a pencil, please, though. But I love that tune. It certainly isn't a song that I will ever forget. It will be ringing in my head all day. Okay, our riddle of the day, also from Mr. Levine, is what has a head and tail but no body? And that would be a coin. Good one, Mr. Levine. Make sure you share that with someone today. Our student highlight called Being Awesome, Ethan from Mrs. Rinaldi's kindergarten class. Hi, Ethan. You are awesome. Ethan always has a smile on his face, works hard, and is kind to his classmates. Ethan, you are awesome. Congratulations, Ethan. Story highlight of the day from Mr. Paradiso. We have two. Macbee Spy Kid is the first one, so let's listen or actually watch that highlight.
Hi, my name is Mac Barnett. I'm an author.
Hi, Mac.
But before I was an author, I was a kid spy. It all started when the phone rang. It was the Queen of England. She needed me to find her stolen coronation spoon. And that's how it happened. One day, you're bored after school. The next night, you're flying to London to meet the Queen. Before you know it, you're wearing a mustache and looking out for Russian spies. This story is true. It actually happened to me.
Wow, that looks exciting. And our second one is called The Sun is kind of a big deal.
Meet Sun. You're the solar system's very own star. I'm right in the center, holding everything together. You really are its biggest thing. 1,000,000 times bigger than the Earth. You're on fire. About 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. And you never stop working. Someone's got to give Earth light, warmth, and water. I could go on. Sun, you are kind of a big deal.
I think he's definitely a big deal. Great selections, Mr. Paradiso. Thank you so much. Our word of the day from Mrs. Guzowitz is abrupt, which is an adjective. What does it mean? Sudden and unexpected. How do you use it? Mrs. Schaefer raced toward the gym and came to an abrupt stop when she saw Mr. A standing outside the doorway. I wonder what happened after that. This day in history. In 1923, insulin first became generally available for use by diabetics. In 1924, Rand McNally publishes his first road atlas. In 1955, McDonald's Corporation was founded, and famous birthdays. In 1952, Leonardo da Vinci was born. He was a Renaissance artist and inventor, and he's still very famous today. Learning new things. A student learned to sneeze with her eyes open. A third grade student learned how to make a protective mask so that she and her mom could sit 20 feet away from her grandparents, talk, and give them air kisses. A student learned penguins have knees. A student learned how to make grilled cheese and make her own lunch each day. A student learned how to knit and loves riding her bike. A student learned that spiders have 8 eyes but can't even see very well. Some can't see at all. A student learned how to take apart a phone. A student learned, even though she knew how to roller skate on the roller rink, she learned how to do that on the road. Two students learned a trick called seesaw. A student learned that you can bake a cake without butter, without eggs, without milk, and without electricity. From a fourth grader, honey never goes bad. Also, you can drink any year-old milk and not get sick, but it might not taste good. And a student learned to fix the handlebars on her bike. So if you've learned something new that you'd like to share with me, email me at coopk@madisonnjps.org to share what you learned. Our state of the day, is Pennsylvania, like it says on my hat. Pennsylvania, here's a great picture of a map, and it shows where Pennsylvania is right here. We're right here in New Jersey. Pennsylvania is right here. Pennsylvania is known as the Keystone State. The origin of the name Pennsylvania is Penn's Woods. The motto is virtue, liberty, and independence. It entered the Union in December 12, 1787. The state animal is the white-tailed deer. The state beverage is milk. The state bird is a ruffed grouse. The state dog is a Great Dane. The capital is Harrisburg. The 13 million people in the population. How many people? 13 million. The nickname is the Keystone State, the Quaker State, or the Oil State. Key cities in Pennsylvania are Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Harrisburg, Lancaster, and Erie. Really interesting. And here we go. Here's Pennsylvania right here. Remember, New York's up here. New Jersey is here. Those are the 3 states that we've talked about so far. Mrs. Moran's health tip of the day. Keep your bones strong by drinking milk and eating other dairy products like low-fat cheese and frozen yogurt. These foods contain calcium to help bones harden and become strong. Fun facts. An Earth fun fact. Did you know our planet is 4.5 billion years old and oceans cover about 70% of the Earth's surface? The Four Corners is the only spot in the U.S. where you can stand in 4 states at once. Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. The original name for the search engine Google was Backrub. It was renamed Google after Googleplex, which is the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. For comparison, an elephant's heart weighs about 30 pounds and a human heart, a mere 10 ounces. There are no muscles in your fingers. Their function is controlled by muscles in your palms and arms. And a big shout out to the Madison Fire Department. We love you. You come to our school. You take good care of us. You make sure if we have a fire, you would be there in a quick few minutes. Here is our own Mr. Nunn, who happens to be Frank's dad, who is usually here in the fall time. He is a fireman, and he is pictured here talking about a Madison fire truck and the fire department. So thank you to everyone. Frank's dad, Mr. Nunn. Also thank you to everyone in the Madison Fire Department. We appreciate you. And finally, my last slide. Love this. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? That means that each one of you is different. You're supposed to be different. You're not supposed to be the same as other people. You are unique. You are special. You all have different things you can contribute to the world. And that makes you stand out. That makes you special. The world is not supposed to be a place with people that are all the same. We're all supposed to be different because we all fit into this big community of our world, and we all contribute something differently, and we all are very special, and we all should be valued for what we contribute and who we are. So I just want you to remember that you're not supposed to be the same as everyone. You're supposed to be different. You are special. So have a wonderful day. Make sure that you work very hard on your assignments, that you respect yourself, that you respect others, like your parents and your siblings, if you have any. And also take some time for play today. So have a great day. Enjoy.